Hi, this is Maureen French. I'm going to talk with my friend Paige Stevensen. This is Paige. So we're actually going to talk about what it's like to go from a long-term relationship to being single, because my Paige is about to embark on a new stage in her life where she is going to be leaving a long-term relationship to going single. And so we're going to just talk a little bit, and hopefully this will be helpful for other people who are maybe struggling with this issue themselves. Mm-hmm. So Paige, Paige, by the way, doesn't actually have a clue what I'm going to actually ask her because we made that a little bit of a secret. So, what do you do to become single after such a long relationship?
Well, first of all, I just would like to say thank you for this opportunity. And for those of you that don't know me, I'm very much of a spiritualist, and I like things to happen organically. So our relationship that my man and I had, how our breakup came about was very organic and maybe not very conventional in that we didn't fight, we didn't disagree. We've just decided to go our separate ways. He wants to move up north and I don't. So I'm moving into Vancouver. And it's just, for us, it's holding true to our journey and what's important to us. We've recognized he does not want to live down in the hubbub of Vancouver, and I do not want to live up in the north, 100-mile house or wherever he's going. I just don't like it. So I'm standing true to me and he's standing true to him. And some people that I tell this to are like, are you okay? Because I'm going through, a separation. And yeah, I'm fine. I do have my moments, but for the most part, I know the end result is for the higher good of all concerned, and that my heart's going to be happy. And, Jerry and I were friends before we got together, and we're still going to be friends, and I'll go visit him and he'll come and visit me type thing. But our relationship will not be an intimate relationship any further. So it's a little different. Yeah.
Do you think it helps in the breakup that you guys are going to remain friends, since you won't lose him as a friend as well?
For us, it's what we want, because we have a lot of history together. We've known each other for over 35 years. So we were friends before we got together intimately. And so we want to remain friends after. And it's just a conscious decision. Not saying it's right or wrong. For us, it works. So
what kind of self-care practices do you use and embody to help you through this process?
Well, I'm a strong believer in affirmations. So part of my daily practice in the morning and at night, I tell myself that I am enough, that I am safe, protected, and so loved, because that's my divine team talking to me, and that I hold true to my heart. And when my inner talk matches my outer world, then I have symmetry. So I make sure that what I tell myself is what I tell people out here. So if I go, oh yeah, I'm okay, and inside I'm going, oh my God, no, then it's not a match. And it's, for me, again, that word, organic, it feels a mismatch. And so I make a conscious effort to constantly be reminding myself of what is this all about? Where am I heading with my life? And it can be sometimes a little challenging, and I just have to remind myself why I'm doing this. And so,
what kind of advice would you give people who are breaking up?
Well, I think it's really powerful to stand in your power and know what's right for yourself. Because a lot of people like to project on you, oh, you should do this and you should do that. No, what's right for you? What's at the end of the day, can you lay your head on the pillow and go, you know what? I'm making the right decision. I'm doing this for me. This is what brings me joy to my heart.
I think that's a good point, that a lot of people make decisions like breaking up with someone because of peer pressure or pressure that they don't have the relationship that the media says they should have, or that the relationship isn't evolving in the way that their parents did, or that they anticipated it would go. And relationships, I think, are more complex, and that you have to make that decision of when it's a good time to end, when it's a good time to maybe fix things in your relationship.
Mm-hmm.
What steps did you do to make a decision to end the relationship?
Well, for some reason, the organic word is coming up again. It was really just how it unfolded. Okay, so we both said, it looks like things are changing. We didn't say the actual separation word, and I felt it coming on. So because of the type of work I do, I asked through meditation or prayer, whatever word works for you, and said, could I please get assistance with this unfolding in a beautiful way, that so each of us is honored and respected, because it wasn't a yelling match or he said, she said. It wasn't none of that. And so it unfolded one day. It just unfolded so beautifully, sitting on the couch, having a conversation, and the discussion came up about where we should move next. And oh, well, it looks like we're not moving together. Well, it looks like, just little bit by little bit. And before you know it, was like, okay, well, I guess then we're done.
So do you think that being able to use some of your spirituality helped?
Absolutely. Well, it would feel obtuse if I did not have my element of spirituality for me. Mm-hmm. And if a person isn't spiritual, if you're going into prayer, then let it be prayer. Whatever higher power you talk to, please tap into it and use it, because it can help you.
Do you think that having good supports also helps?
Oh, for sure. For sure. You've got to have what I'm going to call your support group, like the people that you could call up and go, if you had to, you could call up and, can I sleep on your couch tonight? That's the kind of person you need around you, and you should have several of those people. I know historically this is a little easier for women to ask to sleep on the couch than it is a guy. But if I am not able to phone up like anybody and say, can I sleep on your couch tonight? Then they're not the type of person I want in my world. I want the people, my friends to me are sacred, and they're in my world for a very good reason, and I honor them. And so when I ask upon them, they honor me. And so it's very important that you have a close network of people that you can trust and call on when you need to.
So to recap, what I've heard in this call is that self-care is really important.
Absolutely.
Spirituality is really important.
Yeah.
Having a good support system is really important, and also to know what's your own personal journey going to be.
Yes, and know your boundaries.
That's a good one,
because a lot of people just don't know their boundaries.
Yeah.
And it's, I know my split might sound very odd, and I get it, but is it really necessary to do the because think of your vessel and the energy you're giving out to go be pointing fingers.
Well, and I think that you are not the only one where relationships kind of end in this fashion, especially in their long term. They often end with a clearer cut than couples don't always fight when they're ending relationships. Mm-hmm. So it's important to know that all relationships end differently, and the process that you're going to go through is going to be a personal journey as well. Thanks for joining us.
Well, I'm very happy to be here, Maureen, and thank you for inviting me.
You're welcome. Well, maybe see you again soon.
Maybe.
All right.
Thank you.